Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Outdoor Builders podcast. I'm Daniel Aviles. We got Bruno, the Outdoor Builder. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing better than I deserve. Let's
Awesome.
go.
You may see a little decoration, change of scenery on the table. We got some exciting news today.
Yes.
Bruno, why don't you tell our listeners today what's going on?
So what we got here, guys, is the deal closer. What is a deal closer? Is something that's going to help you and master your closing game. So as you can see here, let me show you the whole box. It's my one of our first products. You know, we have products that we're working on it. Let me clean it here so we can look nice. So this is the deal closer card deck. What this is basically 50 cards that throughout the years of XQs that I learned from clients. So you open up, so it's a regular deck of card. So you have everything here. So let me go through some of this so you can understand, like this one, for example. It's very pricey. You know, how much you charge me is too much money, right? And then back here kind of gives you the answer of how to reply back whenever the clients bring something like this into the conversation. For example, this one, when the client says it's too pricey, it's too expensive, like one thing that I said here, do you want me to kind of break down for you? Like, what is it that's too pricey for you? Are you saying that you can't afford this? That's option A. Option B, you found something competitive for cheaper. Or option C, is it beyond what you want? So it gives all the answer that you should have ready as the clients ask you. Another one, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to sleep it over, and, we'll talk tomorrow. Let me sleep over this on my mind. And then it kind of gives you like, I understand that you want some time to consider the options of doing the job. Of course, you don't have to say like this, guys, but it's just like a way of how you can approach your client and give them a proper answer to the X skill. So the goal here is to help you increase your game of closing those deals without having to just say, okay, bye. Don't let it go that easy. This is gonna help you fight for the leads, fight for the clients, and it just gives all the answer of things that I did throughout the years, everything that I applied in my business, and everything that I applied every time that I was trying to close a deal. So this right here really helps you with any type of objection that the clients might bring it to you. So every time they give an excuse, so it's like, like this one, for example, it's not only one answer, it's like 3 answers in the back. You can choose, based on the situation, which one to choose from. The second option here will be, I sleep, best after I make my full wise decisions throughout the day, right? So what's going to change you from make the decision right now into tomorrow morning? Like this is kind of one of the things where they're going, well, I'm just going to think about like, what is it that you need? Maybe the client got, I got to talk with someone. All right, great. I handle my phone to the person. You want to use my phone so you can call that person? Oh, it's my husband. I can call him. Okay. And I just stay there. I'm just waiting on the client to really tell me the truth, right? So there's so many things that I teach in this. And that is extra pro tip at the bottom. So this is a product that I decided to come up with. No one has this. We're the first ones. But I feel like this can really help a lot of people just come over objections from whenever the client is saying. So topics that we have here. I'm going to keep looking. If clients tells you that, there's an answer for that in the back. Another one, I'm not interested. Okay, if you called me here and now you're telling me you're not interested, why is that? Help me understand why you're not interested anymore. Is it the price? Is it me? Is it the company? Right? I need more time to think and make a decision. I'm too busy. I don't know what to do. Another one here, we'll hold off for now. Okay, why are you holding off for now? So there's all this X skills that I heard throughout the years, so many of them. And I wish I can put all of them in just this one deck. There's just so many of different X skills that I heard throughout the years, every time that I was trying to close a deal. So this is to help you as a seller, whatever industry that you're in. This does not only apply for landscape and hardscape. This is for any type of sales industry. This is like a training card that people pay a lot of money to go to seminaries and places where they can learn. So I compressed everything here in this deck of cards. It comes in a cool box. I designed this with the team. I like it. There's a QR code in the back, so you can link you to our masterclass and the access to the group. And just trying to help people out there that have their the idea of working on closing deals and things like that. That's what it is.
Guys, I don't think you understand how helpful something like
Yeah.
this is, right?
Yeah.
If you are joining into the Instagram live video that Bruno does with other contractors, with other guys as well, or just by yourself,
Yeah.
A majority of the questions that come in are sales related.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
How do I sell pavers?
Yeah.
What do I say when this happens?
Yeah.
Most guys who start their own companies, most small company owners
Yeah.
that have experience on the field.
Yeah. Don't look at this as just a deck of card.
Yeah.
Look at this in a way where here's 16 years of experiences in everything that I heard. Again, this is just a section of it. I might have to do another 4 or 5 of those with different answers and things. But it's like, this is just the beginning, like to really help you close more deals. And that's why I decided to do this, And I'll tell you this, everything that I have in this card and everything that I have in here has helped me throughout the years. And I wish this can help you. And like I wish you the best of like closing deals as you have this and apply everything that I applied throughout the years. And this is what we train our sales team, and this is what we do with everyone here in the company.
The majority of the questions that you get from new guys who are starting out their business, who are new in the game, aren't how do I install pavers? How do I lay down concrete? It's how do I sell?
Yeah.
How do I sign more contracts?
And
then you have all of this information
all
here,
of that just
readily
right here,
available.
right, ready to go. It doesn't cost that much. It's a symbolic cost for my time and whatever it costs us to build this stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing that I tell people then is that like this is considered as a 16 years of experience that I just put it together in this little deck of card, and that can help you maximize and just really get to the zone where now you're closing deals. A lot of people say, I need marketing. You don't need marketing. You need close deals. Yeah. Because if you're not closing any deals that comes to you, your marketing is doing their job. They're getting a bunch of leads to you, but you're not closing the deal. So it's like, why?
What's the point?
What's the point of you investing all this money towards marketing and say, yeah, my marketing team sucks? No, you suck. You're the one that's messing up. And that's what I tell the guy. Like, you're the one that's messing up. Yeah. Like, if I had one client and I visit that client and I give my full attention, I talk to them and I explain everything, my goal is to close that one client. And people keep saying, no, I need more clients. I need more leads. And it doesn't work like that. It takes some time. And that's why I decided just to help people out, man. And that's pretty much it. This right here can really speed up your process. It can really speed up your whole life. And I can't wait to make more products like this, man. Yeah.
I mean, and as somebody personally who's, this deck of cards just came out, so, I have not used it, right? Yeah. But a lot of the same experience, a lot of the same teachings that Bruno imparted onto myself, right? Because when I started off, I had zero sales in this industry, right?
Yes.
So a lot of the stuff that's in here has made me into the successful sales guy that I am now. Yeah. So it's worth it. I could personally tell you this information works, and it'll actually grow your business.
It will.
Yeah, I won't tell you how much, but yeah.
Yeah, we're making money. We're growing as a business, and I love this. Thank you, team. Thank you, guys. Guys are awesome for everything. But talking on top of this, what I want to focus on today is like you have this tool where you can close deals, and one of the biggest thing that always comes up, it's like I love everything that you proposed to me. I love the design that you gave it to us. This is amazing, but unfortunately, it's just too much money. This is like probably top 3 when it comes down to excuses that I heard throughout the years, and because of that reason, today I want to talk about something that's very important, that's so easy to get, but people think, oh, it's so hard to get, which is adding finance to your business. You want to make a sale, you make that sale, but now the client says, you know what, I love everything. If I had the money,
I would do it. And I got myself in that position so many times where it's like, man, I did all this design, the design looks good and everything's ready to go, but at the same time, this client's saying, I don't have all the money. Let's say I design an $80,000 project. They have 50. Say, can you do everything for 50? No, sorry, it's 80. Yeah. I just don't have it. Let's go ahead and remove items so we can fit into the 50. And then in my mind, it's like, if I had extra money that I could borrow to them, because I know this job will look so nice, I would do it, right? That's when banks are very handy in situations like this. So
once you add a bank into your organization, once you add a bank into financing projects that you're building, it's a game changer. Like it really changed the whole dynamic of how you make projects of, from a budget perspective to what I want. Budget meaning like when the client has a specific number and they go like, do a design based on this $30,000 or $50,000. And then you do a nice design. And we as a sales guys, we always implement a little extra thing. Yeah. And then we go over to the client and tell them, listen, I know you asked us just to do a backyard with a pergola, but I did a pergola, I did a barbecue area, I did like a spa on the section, and I did this just so you can see it. Of course, the minute the wife sees it, oh, I love it, I want to do it. And then the husbands are mad at me sometimes. They're like, you made my wife spend extra money. Thanks, Bruno. But it's like, well, potentially you guys could have all this. This is how much it costs. This is the breakdown for each item that I'm adding extra into the job. And that's the answer that I get. I love it. But at the same time, we just don't have the money to do it. Now we got to say, don't worry, we got you.
Yeah.
Okay, you have 50, the job's costing you 80. We're going to finance 30,000 for you. How do you like to do the finance? Oh, man, you think I'll be approved? Yeah, you're already pre-approved by us. Meaning the banks that we use, they give you a pre-approved check without really cost you anything into credit and without really cost you any extra money, right? Some banks will ask you to pay for an application fee. It's like $30, $40 and blah, blah, blah. And then so they can tell you it's sometimes a hard pull. That means they will show you new credit. The type of finance that we add here, it's a soft pull finance where even before we start the job, the clients already know how much is going to, how much they're going to be approved.
Yeah.
And that's a game change. So that's one of the experience that I have here by adding a bank into the company. And that's one thing that I suggest everyone to do.
So myself, one of the things I've noticed when we offer financing to a customer as well is not only does it allows a customer to do things more, to do more of the project, but sometimes it also allows the customer to do things sooner. Mm-hmm. Okay, because some of the banks that we offer 6 months, 12 months, sometimes 18. Even 18 months interest-free payments, right? So a lot of the times, especially in our area, there's a lot of tech guys, there's a lot of tech people who work for big tech companies and they have stock options in these companies. So sometimes I tell them, hey, listen, and a lot of the times, some of the projects that we work on is 120,000, 150,000, 220,000. For people to liquidate that amount of cash, sometimes they don't have. It's not that fast. It's not that fast. So sometimes people are like, I have to liquidate stock. That stock right now isn't doing well. So I tell them, hey, listen, you have 18 months. Yeah. Do you think that stock options can be doing better in 18 months as opposed to right now? Yeah. You could liquidate your stock at that point in time and then pay off for the project. But then you would have a year and a half of enjoying this project with the backyard, with your family, creating memories. And then you're into the whole sales pitch, right? Yeah. But you're able to go ahead and close projects faster for more amount.
Yes, imagine this. I show up to a client's house, right? And then when I'm there, they're like, I really want to do this. We don't have that much money, but then I present to them a design where, I really like this. How much it is? It's this much. Well, we don't have that money, Bruno. I already told you. Hey, that's okay. What if I'll come in, I'll do all the job, you don't pay anything for the first 12 months? Well, is that possible? Yeah. What if I come in, I do all the job, you only pay in 18 months from now? So there is programs that we apply to clients where they're like, you know what, I do have the money. It's in an application right now. It's, generating me money from a stock, from the stock market. But, I wish I could do it now because I do have this money that is going to be available for me in 6 months from now. So this gives you the flexibility of doing the job. And guys, don't get me wrong. The bank will send us the money. They'll pay us as a business, and then the homeowner will have to pay the bank back. Yeah. So we get the money as soon as when we finish the job. Some of the banks will give us.
You don't get the money in 18 months, right?
No, we don't get the money in settlements. We get the money right away as soon as when we finish the job. Some banks even work with us where they give us a down payment. They give us, half of the money, and they give us the other half when it's done. The client does have to sign off everything at the end. So it's very important to understand that, like, if you're a legit company, you're doing the jobs with the quality where you don't have to keep going back to fix things, the bank will lend you the money right away. And then as you create a relationship with these banks, because they see the amount of flow you have, now they give you credit options, meaning hey, don't you need money for your own business? Because based on our database here, you have done millions of dollars with us. We're willing to lend you 200K, 300K, 500K, like how much money you need to keep growing the business. Because at one point they become your partner and they want to grow with you because they see you a potential client that's going to keep bringing them clients. So how do they lock you in? By having a good relationship with the bank, by having a good relationship with the clients where money's flowing, everyone's happy, everyone is getting what they're asking for. You know, the clients are getting the product, the clients are getting everything that we promised them. The bank is getting their interest fee. We're getting our money. So everyone is happy, right? So it's a mutual helping between the bank and the business. And also the homeowner, you know, because we get to give them what they want without having to pay anything. Now, there's programs that goes up to 20 years. There's programs that is 100% property tax deductible based on the interest that you pay towards that. There's so many things that's so beneficial to homeowners that a lot of contracts don't offer. Why? Because they don't have it. It's the lack of information. That's why we do this right here. We want to talk about topics like this so it empower people and help them understand that is a better solution out there.
In the same way that we talked about last week in regards to company owners, CEOs, being creative with their financing and their cash flow and getting credit from their distributors,
the vendors
from the vendors and their manufacturers, and getting all that lined up and paying with a credit card at the end and getting points. And what you're essentially doing is allowing the customer to get creative with their financing with these banks as well.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a win-win situation, right? The customer gets to do the project for more. Right, they get the backyard that they want.
They get their dreams realized.
Exactly,
like it's like you get everything that you
want. You get a higher ticket amount, right? Your quote goes up, your contract goes up, and then they get to enjoy it fast, and they don't got to pay it off in 18 months, and you get your money right away.
Yeah,
like
and some of the loans that we have, not all of them. There's a few of them that they are considered as a home improvement loans. Where because you're doing a construction in your house, you get to write off everything that you put in towards that construction. There's some loans where you only write off the interest. There's some loans that's only 5 years. Some loans that's only 20 years. So there's so many options. And people tell me, especially today, well, but the bank rates are too expensive. Okay, guys, check this out. You got to understand that when you talk with a client, you have to remind them that, listen, you as a homeowner, because you're doing a construction in your property, anything that's related to the construction, even though if the interest rate can be at 20%, it is a property tax deductible. That means you got to pay your property tax every year. Let's say, for example, on the loan that you're doing, you're paying $2,000 worth of interest every year. 100% of the interest, it is right off. I'm not a CPA. I'm not giving you a tax advice. But just to be clear, like those are the things that's already approved by the state. If you're doing a construction, you have a loan over that, you're able to write off 100% of the interest that's charged on the loan. Same way that if you have a house, when you do your mortgage, and you pay your house off, you pay your mortgage every month. At the end of the year, you have a form. I forgot the name of the form right now, but you have a form where it's just the taxes that you paid, the interest that you pay towards your mortgage, so that it's 100% write off, right? So those are do's and sayings that it's in here. Like I'm not trying to. Of course, I'm trying to sell this, but I'm not trying to tell you that I have all the answers here. But I have a lot of things that I learned throughout the years with the experience that I have based on everything that I went through. To say that there is so many things that I do today that my competitors are like trying to sneak in and try to figure out, well, how do you sell this? How do you do this? And you know what? I do it for free. I just tell them, hey, that's how you do it. And they're like, what? Is that it? Yes. Go ahead and apply. So it's all about you have the information, you got the information. What are you gonna do with the information now? Are you gonna apply? Are you gonna grow your business, right? And that's why, man, we do this podcast. We're just trying to help people and empower them and remind them that you can do it too.
And we have relationships with 4 different banks that we offer, right, for financing. And each
we had
bank
more, but some of the banks bankrupt.
But there's different banks that we use for different scenarios, right?
Yes.
There are banks specifically that finance pool projects.
For pools, yeah.
And only pool projects. And so we say, okay, you need financing for your pool because that's a very big ticket item.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and use this bank, right? If you're going to pay it off sooner than 6 months, let's go ahead and use this bank. This bank is the one that can suit you the most.
A regular night pool today here in the Bay Area, guys, just so you know, you're looking at roughly around minimal between 75 to 100K for like a small 10 by 15, 10 by 16.
Yeah.
That's like bare minimal. And then, of course, you have the pool deck around, you have all that. So all the constructions that's happening around the pool, it's considered as a pool project. So that's why those banks, their average tickets here in that company I think it's $120,000, $130,000 per ticket that comes through that bank. And if you don't know more about the bank, DM me. I'll share to you the banks that we use, and I think this can really help you as well. But
where should they DM you?
IG. IG is the best place for you to get to me and my team. My team's already there. Hey, Bruno, I want to know more about how I can get a bank into my business, how I can get a bank into my organization, how I can finance and all this stuff. And all this stuff, it's also inside the masterclass, and I go over step by step with everyone so they can see it.
If you're not offering financing to your customers, you're letting money walk away.
Yeah,
Point blank.
I'm taking all that money. If you hear me, if you're a competitor of mine, you're in my region, you don't offer financing, guess what? Your client's coming to me. Thank you.
Hey, for real, if you're not offering financing, send your customers our way. We'll take care of it. If
you're not offering finance, you're losing money. Like finance is the fastest way for you to get access to money and grow your business. Like if you're not offering finance, if you're just a regular guy. So imagine, all right, let's do a scenario here. Perfect. You show up to the house. Hey, listen, your job, Miss Mary, is going to be $25K. All right. Whoever Miss Mary is, I don't know. Yeah. But then I show up there. Hey, Miss Mary, your job is going to be $0 for now, but throughout the next 5 to 10 years, 15 years, you're going to pay $340, $500, whatever that monthly payment it is. Should come in. Wait a minute. I don't have to get my $25K that I have sitting in the bank and give it to you right away. I get
life savings at that point.
Exactly. Life savings. I get you pay you in settlements? Yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the job. Everything, right? And then I have clients ask, that's the reaction. Well, is it everything included? Like with everything? Only paying this much per month? Yes. Yeah. Right? And do 15, 20 years, $25,000 will probably cost them, $30,000, $32,000. They'll pay $7,000 in interest in a period of 10 or 15 years. But at the end of the day, they got what they want. And it's not cost them a bunch of money. So you could have that money, let's say $25K today. I'm going to try to be a stock market guy now. Okay, let's say 10% a year, $2,500, $2,500, minimum 10% return. That'll pay you at least 4 months of your regular monthly expense if your money is generating that, right? Yeah. Why? Because this is the way I calculate things. If I have a money where it's earning me 10%, $25K is $2,500 a year. If it's costing me $300 a month, so do the math, or $400 a month, that'll pay you at least 4 to 5 months worth of settlements that you created, right? So it's like your money's still there. You only have to come up with 4 or 5 months, maybe 6 months worth of monthly payments, because the money generating by being invested into stock market, it's paying for that loan almost itself.
And some guys are like, I've had a situation where somebody was like, hey, this loan is 30-year term or whatever, 20-year term. Yeah. And they're like, well, I'm out of here in 5. Yeah. Cool. When you sell the house, the return on investment of what you're investing into your backyard is going to increase the value of your property. When you sell the property, just pay off the loan. Yeah.
It's so many things like this one, right? So many good things that can happen once you add a bank to help you finance your projects. And the reason is that's one of them, right? A lot of people used to now it's different, but back in the days, homeowners used to mistreat backyard value into their property value, meaning between adding a 200 square foot into your house versus doing a patio in the backyard. If you're adding to your house, more value to your property. So all the realtors always said, add a square footage to your house, that's how you make money. Then COVID came and changed the whole game. Yeah. If you don't have a backyard, now no one wants to buy your house. No one wants to. Yeah, we're gonna have to invest a lot of money towards the backyard. Why? Because a backyard company like us, landscape and hardscape industry, grew too much in a way where it's like things are so expensive to do now. So past COVID, today, the amount of money that you invest, and we talked about this before, the amount of money you invest towards your backyard does reflect into your final price of your property. Yeah. So it's not a thing. It's not a myth anymore about backyard doesn't give you any value to your house, doesn't bring any value as cash value. Yes, it does. The game has changed after COVID, and that's why, man, we're doing a lot of jobs. We're already over 112 projects this year. Wow. It's a little less. Last year we did 150 something. But majority of those jobs, it is finance. A lot of them, not majority, I would say a lot of them, it is finance. And it's a beneficial that you add into the business. So. Yeah.
And then the way I tell people is too, hey, listen, if you wait the 18 months, prices aren't going to get cheaper.
It won't. It's always going to keep going up.
Prices are going to go up. Yeah. Cost of materials, cost of overhead, gas, inflation, cost of labor. Yeah. Nothing is going to come down. Yeah. I was like, whatever you feel you're going to save by not financing and doing it now, you're probably going to end up paying more money when at the 18 months mark when things go up.
What is it financing, bro? And I hope people can understand me on this one. Finance is basically you freeze the value of how much something costs you today, and you divide that price for, by 10 years, by 15 years.
Yeah.
So it's basically, if you would have 25K in 15 years from now, it would have cost you like 35K, or maybe more. So, but if you have the power of just freezing that right now, it's beneficial to you as a business, beneficial to the homeowner, and it's a win-win situation for bank, homeowner, and us.
Guys, if you have any questions, again, regarding this information, regarding the deal closer, deck of cards,
Let's go.
DM Bruno at Bruno the Outdoor Builder. You could DM us at the Outdoor Builders Podcast.
Yeah.
I almost forgot the name of the podcast. Or they could go ahead and reach out to you via Facebook. Is it Facebook?
Yeah, we have Facebook group, we have YouTube channel, we have everything now. TikTok. We're trending.
Okay, all right, here we go.
But this is really gonna help you guys, and I'm so thankful that I get to help so many people with this now. So can't wait to hear all the experience and all the feedback from what this has done in their lives.
Absolutely, and also stuff like this, when we talk about financing, go into deeper details and help you out directly. Bruno would be able to do that in the masterclass as well. He has the link in his bio. Bruno, do you have any closing words for us?
No, that's it. Another day, another dollar.
Hey, it's another project. Yeah. You messed it up.
Another day, another project. Another day, another dollar.
There you go. There you go. Guys, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Bruno, for joining us again this week. And you guys have a great day. We'll see each other next week.
Thank you. Have a good day.